listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. Now, the largest new media platform on the web and your #1 source for after-show entertainment.
Very good, Keith. Johnson.
From the AfterBuzz Studios in Los Angeles, California, presented by Maria Menounos and Bing.com, and streaming live thanks to Akamai Technologies, this is AfterBuzz TV's Love and Hip Hop After Show. We'll break down tonight's episode and get you all the latest news and gossip. If you'd like to buzz in on tonight's show, you can buzz us at 424-256-1729. That's 424-256-1729. And now, another post-game wrap-up show for your favorite TV show. It's AfterBuzz TV's Love and Hip Hop After Show.
Yeah. Hey guys, Bing is for doing, and we are here doing Love and Hip Hop Atlanta Season 1, Episode 4, titled Scrappin'. How you doing? Any hoodles caboodles, my name is Corrinne Williams. Holla. And who else do we have in the building today?
What up? I'm Stephaune Wallace, a.k.a. Stevie Jedi, a.k.a. You see me.
AKA put them paws on him.
Paws on him.
Hey guys, it's Kennelia. Follow me on Twitter at Kennelia, Kennelia.
Yeah, what she said. Follow me on Twitter at Just Saying. That is JUSTSAYIN08.
Yeah, if you want to turn up the heat, I am more fire. That is my Twitter. I am me. More fire.
And he means it. Oh, yeah.
It's hot.
Yeah. So hot, getting hot in here. Ow.
Remember that?
Here, it is getting so hot in here because we have got to break it all the way down to the ground and start out this segment talking about the fight. Dun, dun, dun.
That's what everybody been waiting on.
I have been anticipating this. Ah! That scared me.
Yes, ding, ding. Here we go.
Look like Scrappy.
Scrappy and
got
Stevie
lumped
J?
up just a little bit.
Scrappy
did
not put them paws
did
on
not.
anybody.
So I guess I'll just go ahead, set it up real quick, and then we can just all get into it. So the situation from carrying on from last week when Erica actually, they were at K. Michelle's listening party, you know, all the ladies, and then Stevie J came up to where Mimi was sitting, and all the ladies were sitting with Mimi, and she basically was mocking Stevie J. Yeah. And then, you know, he was tipsy or what have you, so he says, and he calls Erica the B word.
Yeah. And
so Erica reports back to Scrap, and she tells Scrappy the whole situation, and then Scrappy says,
I'm gonna put them paws on him.
Put them paws on him.
I'm gonna go check him. You feel me?
You feel me? And Erica's like, yes. So speeding up the story into tonight's episode, carrying on from last week, Scrappy has the conversation, repeating the story to Mama D, his mother, and then Mama D's like, oh, shawty. She was like, yeah, you better go handle that because I'm the queen and you the prince.
Yes.
Right?
She said, never disrespect the prince. Make him pay. Check him.
Check him.
I love you, Mama D. Just please Twitter me. Mama D. I need you in my corner.
No, you going to be on the corner.
Yeah. Well, her, because you know she will pimp you because she used to be a pimp.
Well, you know, I think we would have a great relation. I just feel like she would be just a cheerleader. She's an encourager.
That's what pimps do. I'll be in there with
they trick your mind, son.
I'm going to be like, why am I on the streets? I didn't want to do this, Mama D.
Some spandex pants on. Right? Like,
why is my shirt tied up? I want to go home, Mama D.
This don't feel right.
So she kind of provoked it.
Yes.
And or encouraged it. Excuse me.
She just was fanning the fire, as someone in the episode said. Yeah, fanning that fire.
Scrap showed up. He showed up. Ready for to defend his name. His name is Scrap. Yeah. So he showed up to Scrap.
AKA the Prince of the South. Don't forget that.
Excuse me.
Yes.
But the fight wouldn't it wouldn't have happened if Joseline wouldn't have been there running her mouth. Like at first they were talking. Ooh, Stevie. My head.
Joseline is trying to get back, Joseline. The spirit of the Joseline is in here. Trying to mess with your head.
Back to one. They had a discussion. Stevie J apologized. Scrappy told his side of the story.
Right.
And all of a sudden, here come Joseline out of nowhere talking smack.
Now, out of nowhere is a slight stretch. Scrappy did say, if I was to say something to yo, yeah,
you did.
And if I did yo,
insert B word.
And if I saw yo, he tried to make sure he said it about 10 times.
He did.
As to get that point across that I'm now calling your girl
what you call what you
call my
mama.
girl. Yeah.
Stevie didn't care though. Like did you notice when he was saying it, Stevie was like,
he was cool.
He was
well,
like, okay,
I think
cool.
The most hilarious part of that moment was Scrappy said, you disrespect baby mama. I know you got a baby mama. Stevie J said, I got 5.
He said I have like 5. He just was like, I don't know, there's a few out there. Like I got a whole bunch rolling around, it's
he
cool.
like, I got like 5, maybe 6. Who's counting the last one or the third one?
Stevie J had, and I bet you 3 of them the same age. Listen, they are probably the same age. Stevie J is that man who has girlfriends, and they like the kids magically come around each other, and they just so happen to be the same age and look just alike. Like,
that's a mess, except for color, color variation.
Yeah. You're your brothers.
Mm-hmm.
So let's just set it up a little bit more. So in walking into the fight, Erica and Scrappy, they arrive at the studio where Joseline, or is it Joseline? I'm confused about the name now. Where Joseline
details
was, she was doing her studio time with Stevie J.
Yeah.
So they're outside waiting. Of course, the two, Stevie J and Joseline, they come out, and then Erica goes to Scrappy. That's him right there. That's the one who called me the itch.
Yeah.
The B word, basically.
I don't like girls like that. Is that bad?
No,
I don't like girls that do that.
Too.
Yeah, that's him right there. Go get him. Like, y'all fight. I don't like that.
But
just
that's how they get down.
Yeah.
Clearly.
I feel like because she was disrespected, now Scrappy's there to get her back. She could have said, hey, listen, I don't know what you was going through, but you disrespected me, Stevie, blah, blah, blah. And it might have just solved everything.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But that's him right there. That means now you got to do something. So I got to re-raise. Now Scrappy's standing up, which I was very disappointed to find out that Lil Scrappy is really low. I'm sorry, Scrap. I mean, I'm 6'2", 200 pounds. I thought you was like 6'4", like a big dude.
He's Lil Scrappy.
You are Lil Scrappy.
He Lil.
Wow.
Yeah, basically.
Wow.
So I don't know, but I mean, in going back into what you said, I mean, Stevie J comes out and Erica points him out to Scrappy, and then he's like, "Oh yeah, that was you, huh? Who I said that to?"
Because he didn't care.
He was like, "I'm sorry." And kind of like gives her a side eye, like, yeah, okay, are we done here?
Yeah, right.
And then that's when, the dialogue happens that Stephaune was talking about, Scrappy and, Stevie
has no care in the world. Listen, he's living the life.
Yeah.
He came out the studio.
He's getting
he probably,
his life.
he probably just had a blast in the studio. He came out like, and then here's Scrappy and this chick. He's like, what?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Let's move on.
And
like,
then
he didn't care.
Insert Joseline. Our Joseline, she knows nothing about the situation, and she just starts popping off, and she accuses Erica of sleeping with Stevie J.
Just misinformation, just ugly.
Just
she's supposed to be quiet. Yes.
She's supposed to know her position, and Erica was like, irrelevant, irrelevant.
Those hands was popping off. That finger battle that she had with Joseline,
it was
Erica
everything,
won.
Right?
Erica won that one.
Hands down.
Finger battle.
I really feel like Erica could take Joseline, and y'all say no.
Did you see Joseline's shoulders? She pumped iron. She pumped iron.
I'm telling you.
Prostitutes can run a block in heels.
Not a prostitute.
She said she was on.
She was arrested for lewd and lascivious acts in 2003.
Listen, she said the men that were taking care of me in my younger day, which means She had to fight some. She's fought some battles.
She's fought
she was
battles.
fighting. She and Stevie J jumped Scrappy. Did you see? And then where did her boots go? I was like, what?
Well, because that's what also lets you know that she is about it. She took them boots off. She got ready because we are going to fight. Erica was getting held back
all the way.
And so sometimes when you get held back all the way, you kind of allow some of that hold back.
You rested. You like,
stop.
Oh, don't hit
me. Let me go. I want to get over there.
Meanwhile, it took Joseline all of 20 seconds to take her boots off, earrings, put her purse in the car,
and stole on Scrap.
And jumped, like what?
I'm bang Scrap. I'm here.
Why did she have time for this?
I don't know.
I don't know. But let's talk about the wrestling that went on. That was not like a scrapping match. It was like a WWE like.
Yeah.
Well, a lot of people feel like street fights. Like it's gonna be Tyson versus
Buzzer.
It ain't gonna be a lot of punching.
That's what didn't
he get knocked out?
Yeah, he did. I went old school. But usually street fights is like one or two swings and then it's grappling. Then it's take you down. But if you get taken down in a street fight
does
and
that
you
mean
underneath,
you lost?
You are losing.
Yeah.
Well, Scrappy hit Stevie in the head like this. Boing.
No, that was in the
but
back.
Then Stevie was biting him.
He was doing the Mike Tyson. He was like,
and he had him on the ground though. He had a good position. They had to drag Stevie off of Scrappy. He in the bushes on the ground.
But Stevie J had his eye situation was kind of
Scrappy's mouth was bloody.
Yeah,
I think it was his veneers though. I think Scrappy bit his own lip in the fight.
Or he got headbutt
like this.
Oh yeah.
Listen, when it goes down, headbutts, elbows, all count.
Well, yeah, because Joseline, she was on top of the guy who was trying to get Stevie off and was like trying to get something in. Yeah.
Joseline got beat up by that little parking cement though. That parking cement beat her. She was done. She hit her side hip left inflatable. She said, "My inflatable." I didn't know.
But she got up like a champ. Didn't she? She
Yeah.
went down. All the dudes was running past her. She was like, "Ow, sock."
She's an Amazon. That's what I'm telling. Erica ain't ready for that.
She's ready.
Erica's ATL tough.
No.
Joseline's third world country
No.
tough. That's different. That's barefoot and
No.
razors in the teeth.
Get
tough.
your life.
No, Joseline is trained in slap boxing.
Get your life.
She be out here with the
Get your life.
Oh my
she
goodness.
trained to slap
Not
boxing.
the slap
Can
boxing.
you see her shoulders?
Oh my goodness.
But did you
slap
wait?
boxer.
Did y'all notice when they were sitting there? First, Kennelia is cracking up about the slap boxing, y'all. Anywho, did y'all notice? I don't know if you did or not, but when they were having this conversation, the four of them, basically going back and forth.
Yep.
Kennelia is still cracking up, you guys. She is still cracking up. But did you
sorry.
see Erica? Like, she's all in the convo like this, and then she puts her purse down on the car and then gets right back in it. Did you notice that?
Yeah.
I did. I lived for that moment. I was like, yes, girl.
Don't get your purse messed up.
Yeah.
I was worried about
purse
Scrappy
right
jewelry. He came with way too much jewelry
He
for this
did.
fight. I was
did.
like,
Because he wasn't planning to fight. He was planning to just talk about it
yeah.
and get back in the car.
I just want to intimidate him
Yeah.
with my jewelry.
I want to put them paw. And was that pearls?
They diamond
Yeah,
encrusted
I
pearls.
saw.
Yeah.
Oh my
Anyways.
goodness. Wait, before you move on, Stevie say, "Why y'all dragging me?" Did you remember that part?
And he was just laying there.
Why y'all dragging
But
me?
when he got up with that limp, did you see it? He
Yeah.
was like trying to mix
got
the
hurt, yeah.
situation and limp it away. Oh, that was
I'm
funny.
done with it.
But I feel like his boys jumped Scrappy though.
A little bit,
'Cause
yeah.
I feel like in my heart, if it was a real like one-on-one, Scrappy could take him.
But where
Okay.
did they come from? Because they came out of the studio. It was just
Girl,
those two.
everywhere. It was like
they
a
was off
flash
camera.
mob. It
Like,
was a
yeah,
flash
like,
mob.
It
One,
was-
2, 3.
You didn't know who was
Right.
fighting. Oh, y'all too.
Right. It's like,
Yeah.
where'd you come from?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Did
Scrappy.
Benzino help? Like, what
Scrappy-
was he doing?
And Benzino, you're old. Why are you even on Love and Hip Hop?
Yeah. Benzino.
Anywho, yeah.
But you gonna get to him in a second.
Anywho.
What I was gonna say. Oh, Stevie and Scrappy though acting like as if this is to be continued.
Oh, I am excited about it. I know it's ratchet behavior, I get into it. I love it. I can't wait. And I'm Team Scrappy. Team Scrapalappa.
Scrappy needs to apologize.
No, he
didn't do nothing with those paws.
It was a setup. He wasn't ready.
He had on mittens.
He wasn't ready.
He wasn't.
Yeah.
He needs to apologize.
Let's lighten it up. We gonna go talk about Joseline and the breakfast.
Sure. Yeah, I thought we were gonna go into Amazon.
Amazon.
But that's fine. Yeah.
Oh, but no, that's not. Okay. No,
girl,
the
producer said.
Okay, guys.
The producer said.
Okay, guys.
All right, give it to him.
So before you go to Amazon to shop, I know you guys like to buy stuff just like we all do.
Yep.
Go to AfterBuzzTV.com before and click on the banner at the top that takes you directly to Amazon. That way, we get a kickback from everything that you buy, and it keeps the show going. It keeps us, having a job, and it's just better for you guys. So while you're online browsing at our shows, thank you again. Like I said, just go click on the banner, Amazon.com, and it takes you straight to the site.
Yeah.
Any questions?
That was nice. That was nice. And on Amazon, you can get those diamond-crusted pearls that Scrappy was wearing.
Or a slap boxing kit.
Slap boxing. I can't even deal. So speaking of boxing, let's just move right into Joseline, since y'all say she's a boxer, right?
The instigator.
So Joseline and Stevie, so the situation that occurred with them are, there were many in this episode, but the main one was, she had the abortion. She was pregnant by Stevie J, and they both, I guess, came to the decision that they would terminate the child. Before she went to her appointment to have this procedure done, Stevie J made her breakfast.
Yeah. Well, he took her to breakfast.
Right. I thought he made it.
No.
Oh, he took her to breakfast.
He
said
he took her
He
to
probably got her
breakfast.
two egg McMuffins for one.
Like two for two.
The two for twos.
The thing I like though is the abortion is such a touchy subject. And they threw it away in this. It was kind of like, because, I had that abortion. And so, today the moon was right. I was like, right.
Yeah.
You just had an abortion, and it wasn't even, I don't know, they really ran over it in this show.
I mean, I hate to be the one to say this, but our viewers' perspective, and you guys, please call in, comment, let us know. Well,
sure.
Just comment. And the thing is, I just kind of felt like, here we go back with the docu-soap again. Everybody just saying whatever to, get a paycheck, kind of. That's how I felt. I felt like a little bit of it was scripted. Yeah, I don't know. And I hate to say it, but that's just what, when I was looking at it, I was like, oh.
It seems scripted, but the sad thing is, if it's not, this is their life. They do this.
Yeah.
That's normal. That's not for her to be, she was a little distraught about the abortion. But for them to throw it away like this tells me this is common. This is not her first time going. This is not. This is this is usual discussion. So that's the sad thing about it. It's she's like, you dropped me off. She wasn't even.
Yeah.
I
don't know if I felt like she was distraught about the procedure that she had done. More so, I felt sad for her because when Stevie J came to her house, she was just saying to him, and I had this done and you weren't even claiming this baby, basically. And I didn't feel like she was really attached to her and the baby, but more so about him just kind of disowning her in her moment of need.
The baby was not, it's an afterthought. It was it was more about them.
Those two.
And that's tough.
Yeah.
That was tough. So he took her to breakfast.
Brighten
it up.
He took her to breakfast. And she had a lot to say to him.
Joseline actually, she went in saying, have you ever loved me?
Yes.
Asking a lot of different questions. Because I think, like I said last week, up here and possibly in here, Joseline is really in love with Stevie J.
Yeah.
I think so.
And he plays it that way, too, with her.
Yeah, I think so. This is probably, like I said, the only dude who really does stuff for her. Because she's been stripping for X amount of time.
Yeah.
She's just now getting out of the strip club, and it's because of him. No, dudes probably were buying her stuff. They were probably taking care of her. But he is feeding her this lifestyle and this dream, nobody's probably doing that for her. So she really probably does love him, and she, like, this is her life. Like, she loves that man.
Well, yeah, I mean, I saw that, like, in their dialogue, and in, you know, when they were at her house, and then when they were at her little choreography session or whatever that was. I saw that. And in the conversations that he was having with her, you know, like, she, in my mind, I was like, oh, she's like a little girl again, because she was just like, oh,
take me and daddy.
And he was feeding off of that, like, he knew, and she just,
well, he's the Jedi.
Back.
He's the Jedi.
Oh, you and that daggone Jedi.
He's the Jedi.
Stevie
J quotes. But before I even go into Stevie J quotes, Stevie J maintains a certain level of volume no matter what the situation.
Oh, Lord.
And again, I tell you, that is a Zen tactic.
Oh, gosh.
Stevie Jedi, excuse me, sir. You are amazing.
I don't look at Stevie J. I don't know about all that.
He's a pimp.
You are a womanizer. That's what you are. So going into womanizing. So now let's bring in the other chick, Mimi.
Okay.
Entering Mimi. So now Mimi is basically going off on Stevie. So Stevie J shows up at Mimi's house. For those of you who may have not seen the show yet, he shows up at Mimi's house, and this was after the situation. That was a bug. This was after the situation that happened last week when you know, Joseline told Mimi
confronted Mimi and
about her being pregnant. Yeah. So they haven't spoken in a few days or what have you. Stevie J finally appears at her doorstep, and then Mimi proceeds to, like, letting him know, you ain't nothing. Oh, she goes all the way in.
Yes.
She takes his balls by the hand and's like, I got him.
She dropped about maybe 10 F-bombs.
She did.
10,000. She went in.
But before we get to Mimi going in, I just want to say Stevie J was wearing that little
sweater
vest. Listen, I was gonna say to y'all earlier.
And he was walking like a little.
Remember Jodeci when they did a.
No, remember Martin?
Oh, Martin!
They all had the sweater vest, like.
Oh.
No, listen. You've got to be a brave individual to wear a sweater vest with no undershirt in the Atlanta heat.
In Atlanta humidity, what I'm saying? It chokes you.
Black on black on black.
No undershirt.
Black on black on black.
Yeah.
Why is your chest itching?
Oh,
why are you itching?
I think it was a part of
cashmere.
it. I think it was a part of it though. When I thought about it. First, I clowned it.
Was it tucked in? It was tucked.
No, it was tucked under.
It was a medium.
I'm like, was it tucked?
Get focused.
It was tucked under. But when I thought about it, I said, first it was funny. Then I said, oh, Stevie J, because Jedi is always thinking.
You and that Jedi.
He had the guns showing
what gun?
On purpose.
Joseline got the
this
guns.
This was a purposeful act by Stevie J. He was like, hey, girl.
No.
Remember this?
No.
I'm telling you, Stevie.
Anyway, listen, I'm going with that because he knew they were filming.
Mm-hmm.
He knew the cameras were going to be there. He picked that outfit out. He was like, okay, I'm going to wear it without an undershirt.
Boom.
And he put it on.
No.
Because I need to show her the chest hairs, the corned beef hash.
The tacos. He had the tacos.
Anyways, he thought that was hot. Because in the 90s it was. But moving on. Let's break down this whole situation. So basically, Mimi proceeds to cussing Stevie J out.
All the way out.
All the way. And she tells him to his face, in his eyeballs, she was like, I'm through with you.
Done.
She was like, you go to the left, I'm going to the right, and holla, you and your snitches.
Yeah.
Deuces.
But you know what? That sounded good to me until at the end of the show when Stevie J said he had about 5 baby mamas. And at that point, I thought back and I said, you know what, Mimi? Sit all the way down.
Yeah.
Sit all the way down. How many times do you think she has cussed him out in the driveway, had this discussion?
Preach, Kennelia.
So you don't believe her this time?
I'm telling
y'all.
I believe her. I don't believe her until now when she put out a statement saying she's not going to deal with him. But 15 years, He was dealing with Eve when she was around. This is not
No.
new for her.
What
Stevie J.
She
Mimi
just
sit
became
all
the
way
main.
down.
No, Mimi just became probably the main because she just had the 2-year-old daughter.
She-
However, like going back into last week when I told y'all that I really don't feel like they're in a real relationship.
She's with him.
Anywho, so
I like what
I'm
you said though.
telling
She
you.
became the main.
She became the main.
Yeah, I was looking at
She had to drop
one of
that.
my homeboys' Twitter posts who watched the show, Rel, and he was saying sometimes the side becomes the main.
And that's what it is.
And I think that's what it
But
could
the
be.
side, Joseline was the side, and she thinks she's with Stevie only.
Mimi
Mimi is with
no,
him, and Stevie's with everybody.
Disagree. Joseline knows that she's not the only one with Stevie.
But
she's aware.
But she calls him her man.
Yeah, she calls him her man, but she knows that he's with other people.
Mimi calls
giving
Stevie
his
her
thing.
man,
Girl,
and he's these other people.
Mimi knows that she's not in a relationship with him. She is just
Today.
now letting the world know
Today.
that it's a fake relationship. Anyway,
I think Joseline knows that Stevie takes the side
No.
and makes him the main, and she's working her way.
no,
to the
she's
main.
just cool with the situation because he brought her out of the strip club. But we can talk. We cannot spend all night talking because we have other people to talk about.
All
So
right,
I have
let's
to
get
move
at
us
'em.
along. So okay,
So Mimi says she gonna have it. She had enough, and she want to
Mimi's-
move forward.
Yeah, Mimi's done moving forward. So exits Stevie and the sweater vest in Atlanta. He gets in the car, insert Benzino. This is Stevie's homeboy who used to be like big in
Yeah.
the hip hop community back in the day when Stevie was like
With Bad
somebody
Boy.
famous.
Yeah.
And
In the 90s.
so
Why was Benzino in the area? But just go ahead. I'm sorry.
why was Stevie even telling Benzino about these problems when Benzino has the same problems? Like
Y'all don't even understand. Stevie walked to Mimi's house because he
and
walked away
He didn't have a car.
and called Benzino like, pick me up
Can you please
because
pick me up?
Yeah.
can we talk? I'm by Mimi's house.
So basically, so Stevie insert Benzino. He gets in the car, and then they have like boy talk. You know how
Yeah.
girls have girl talk. They have like boy talk, and so Stevie's like divulging all. Oh, she hates me. She cussed me out. She said I'm whack, and la la la.
Yeah, this is the low point for Mr. Jedi
And
for
I was
me.
like, whatever. And so Benzino's basically like, say it with me.
Monogamous.
Monogamous.
Yeah, it was more than boy talk. It was kind of like father-son talk. They got in the car.
And based
Benzino
on
was
how
cool.
Benzino
he's
was
80.
looking,
Yeah.
he looked like the father.
He got that tattoo. He got that
Benzino is 54 years
800.
old.
Oh, just
No, for
54.
real.
He's 67.
Joe Frazier was 76 years old when he fought Rocky Marciano.
Honey, I am telling you.
Yeah, so he sunned him in there. He taught him, and he said, you need to keep it in your pants. I don't know if that's too little, too late.
Yeah, it's
It
too
ain't
late
gonna
for that.
work.
Come on, he has about 5 baby moms. It doesn't matter.
And that's a loose figure.
It
Yeah.
doesn't matter.
Round about 5. It's
Yeah.
loose. Like there could be like several more out there, you know?
Yeah.
I have no idea, but anywho.
Jedi.
He's not a Jedi. Anywho. So I don't appreciate that.
Stevie Jedi.
Yes.
Oh,
I
my
don't agree.
goodness.
I
I'm
agree.
telling you.
Stevie Jackson Jenkins Jones.
Stevie.
No, daggone Jedi.
Stevie Jackson.
Anywho, but where you can get Jedi information is on iTunes. Ow. Yes, you can. See that nice transition? So, iTunes, first of all, we want to say thank you all for downloading the podcast and hearing our lovely voices and keeping up with the show. We really appreciate you guys. Please
Yes.
continue to go on iTunes, download it, and comment and rate. Reread the comments. We love them. And I click the thumbs up too. In addition, let me tell you what this fantastic new thing is that Apple is doing. They have this lovely application called Podcast
Yep.
that is totally free, just like your iTunes. It's free, y'all. So go ahead, click that button, download it on your Apple phones. And you can hear this voice and theirs all day long when you're working out, when you're reading, maybe when you're in church and you want to spruce up the sermon.
Uh-oh.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah. Okay,
Oh,
so
yes.
yeah. Oh,
Nice.
thanks, Rissa. Yeah, so yeah, I just
Yeah.
So-
Stevie
so
said
much.
something that just continuing a little bit on Stevie in the car with Benzino. He said some things that came about to me. This is a low point for Stevie Jedi for me. Was in the car and in the Jodeci outfit.
Ooh, yeah.
Jinx. He said, "This is the way I am."
Yes.
That is a major thing he said there. He's not trying to change that. That's what Mimi, Cece, Reese Fist, everybody else need to know. Reese's Pieces, whoever else he's sleeping with in the studio. This is the way I am. And then he said, "I want to be back on top." Benzino trying to help him with his relationship. He said, "I want to be back on top musically." He's not studying either one of these girls, and if it's not about money, it ain't making sense to him.
But you know what's so interesting about this, and we didn't touch on it, sorry to backtrack, but when he was having that conversation with Joseline, and then in his confessional, he said, "I'm good." He was like, "Yeah, I don't need their." He was like, "I'm about making bread."
Yep.
So as soon as she make her own bread, like, I'm good.
Yeah.
Basically, so
it's true.
But at the end of that, though, go ahead.
Stevie doesn't have to care. Like, he does not have to care.
And he doesn't, clearly.
You know how many broke women will do anything for a rich man or someone with money? Case in point, Mimi and Joseline. That's what, like, he can run over anybody he wants to, because when you don't have much and a dude does stuff like buy you a random house, like, come on.
Yeah.
Chicks will take a beating,
in Savannah, Georgia, when he's
downtown
Atlanta,
in Jacksonville,
they'll
Florida.
Take a dude that can get you in the VIP at the hottest club in Atlanta.
They'll take a dude that can get you a number 5 at McDonald's.
Or 2 Egg McMuffins.
Is that
on
me?
the way to that?
Yeah. Shout out to Chad Ochocinco.
Cinco.
Yeah.
Okay, so I mean, again, we can go on and on, but in the interest of time, we have to move on.
Yes.
Unfortunately, but hey, be back next week, okay? But anyways, so let's go into something that happened positive in tonight's episode. Black Love, I support it. Hey, what's up? So Rashida and Kirk. I was like, oh, see, this was the side of Rashida that I was trying to tell y'all about last week when he was like, I don't know, she's so rough. Ugh. See, and I was like, she loved her man. She was all nice. Her cornrows were released tonight.
And that's the key.
She was so
gorgeous. The key to Rashida is
releasing
what
the cornrows?
hairstyle is she wearing. That's how you know exactly what you're going to get. If the cornrows in, get away.
Shut up.
Far away. If she just got a straight back and a tight ponytail, you might need to just be real careful. But if she let it down and she had the flowy curls going with it too, you might get you some that night. That's a get you some time. Hey girl, hey.
What I liked about the whole situation, not only was it like promoting Black Love, Black Family, but I liked when she said not only does she go hard for the business, but she also goes hard for the family and her marriage.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh.
Yeah.
But did you see the beating he gave him last week? She has to.
Yeah.
Rashida has to go hard for her marriage.
Yeah.
She has to.
But I think that's what he likes about her too, though. Like, he knows, like, she's his down chick. Like, she has his back.
No man likes taking a beating.
She probably would.
No man likes taking a beating.
I think I figured something out. He takes a lot more because he came to the relationship with 4 other babies.
You got that right. And they only have one son together who's 11 years old.
So he came in with all sorts of baggage. Not the kids are baggage, but I'm saying he brought things to the table.
If you don't have any, they can be. I'm just saying.
So now I get it a little bit more. He's a little bit more easy going.
Yes, man, a little bit.
Yeah. Because he's like, and then you also got to understand where Rashida's coming from. I understand her a little bit more. Because she's like, I got to be mom, and then I'm also stepmom, and so on and so forth. She's like,
I gotta clean up all your mess, fool. Yeah. Anyways, Kirk, you're not a fool. I'm just, metaphor. Anywho, but I liked when he said, glad she took the time out to do something for me. I felt special. It felt good. I was like, oh.
Because he's the girl.
Nice. See, we're not all kicking down the black man. Oh, yeah, that's right.
They have reverse roles. I'm sorry.
Which that's fine. That's okay. Yeah.
He's shaking the tambourine over there. Like,
shaking the tambourine. I'm shaking the tambourine.
He is.
Yes.
Whatever. Anyways, y'all hating on they love. I love your love. It's beautiful.
It's nice.
It's really nice.
It was nice to see.
So what about insert the last people who we're going to touch on tonight. Insert this new chick, Shay, aka Bucky, from she was on Flavor of Love and Charmful. Yes, that's why last week I was like Bucky or Shay. Yeah, but she doesn't want to be called Bucky anymore. She's Shay now.
Oh,
so insert Shay. And this is the thing, Scrappy, and Shay is basically Scrappy's new chick, right? But Scrappy has yet to tell Erica that the relationship is over.
Yeah, that's going to be tough.
With that?
Which sounds very familiar to every relationship on this show.
Shut up.
Erica, look at Mimi. This is your future.
No, it's not, because Erica knows what's up. Because
this is your future.
No.
Does she know what's up?
She knows what's up.
I don't know.
Okay, before this show aired, I went online to look at all this stuff, and they had pictures of like the premiere night when they just showed it to everyone in Atlanta, and he was there hugged up with Bucky, and Erica was just like, I'm cool, chilling.
Okay.
So yeah, I think she knows.
So
She's
it's
not
the
foolish.
same fake relationship that you think that Mimi and Stevie has?
They were really working towards something.
He said they weren't.
Stevie
Scrappy
and
said they weren't.
Mimi are not in nothing.
Scrappy said they weren't.
No. I'm
I
saying
don't know.
prior to this, they really were. But I'm not Erica, but Mimi and Stevie J, no. That's fake.
Erica
At one point
was
in time,
working towards something. Scrappy was not.
no, he was too. When he
Mimi
came
was
back to
working
her
towards
with his head in between his legs when
But that
Diamond
was years
left.
ago.
No, but look,
And he was
they're
living in
still
her house, eating her
trying
food.
to make it work. They were
Dudes
still
live with
trying to
chicks
make
on-
it
listen,
work.
I got a couple comedy homeboys that's living with chicks
Well,
right now
they
who
silly.
don't like them.
.org.
Yeah.
But no, honestly, you can tell that there is love there between those two, between Erica and Scrappy, not between Stevie J and Mimi. No,
Erica,
that's a fake relationship.
This is your future.
No, it's
That is
not.
different.
Erica is not different.
think-
When he did an interview on the Breakfast Club 2 weeks ago, he said he wanted Erica to go ahead and get
new
somebody else. He was like, I'm not mad. If that's who she chooses, and that's who she chooses. Like, I respect that.
After
No.
the show has completed.
Girl, I'm just telling
See,
you.
I gotta go.
Show
I gotta
has
go
done
with
tape.
what they showing me on the show, and Erica's in there. She's with her mom, filet mignon, and she's
Mignon.
and she said, Mama, I'm gonna get that ring. Erica's turned a corner, and I told y'all last week.
Why did you call her Mignon?
Filet, that's her name.
That's her name.
It's
That's her name.
mignon.
That's how her name is spelled.
I'm
Mignon.
sorry. Okay.
Like the meat.
Okay, so Erica.
She said, I'm going to get that ring. She said, yes, I want to marry Scrappy.
I know.
She's saying a lot of very definitive things, not like he in between stuff. And I can only go by what I'm watching and what she's saying,
Yeah.
She went to Scrappy when Stevie J acted up. That's who she's with.
However, yes.
Insert Scrappy.
However,
Who is with Bucky.
but you need to understand that I feel like all this conversation was going on during the time when, they were supposedly like really trying to be on track. Now, mind you, we watched this like months
happening
and
right
months.
now.
You know
Yeah,
what I'm
yeah.
saying? But I don't know. That's just how I
But
feel.
he said during the taping, after she said she wanted the ring, insert him talking to Mama D, he's pretty much said he was not focused on being with her. So she's with him and he's with Bucky and everybody else.
Yeah.
I think that he has a foot in and a foot out. And I think that through last week's episode when she got all sexy for him, that she was like, okay, we're finally moving in this direction. But he failed to tell her that, hey, I'm actually not, going to be working on us. I'm going to be just working on me.
Oh, by the way, I'm not really into this right now.
Yeah.
Thank you for dressing up. I got a new place, because that's exactly what he said.
Basically.
Yeah, I got a new place. And Mama D's vote is what counts. And she said, I like Shay.
She liked Shay. She said Shay was cute, had a cute body.
I don't know. Mama D, I'm with you on everything else but Shay. I'm not a fan of
Erica's
Shay.
way prettier.
She might be a nice person. Pretty faces don't get it these days.
Mm.
I'm telling you, it's a lot of single pretty chicks out here struggling. Okay? Struggling
Maybe
hard.
they should move to
Yeah.
Atlanta and get some scraps on 18s.
Get a little Stevie
Scraps
Jet.
on the teams.
Stevie Jet eye.
Atlanta's struggling
AKA
bad too. So
Christopher's.
I don't even want to hear it.
Oh, okay. And so we're gonna. I'm like,
Take a
and
quick
so
commercial break.
yeah, we need a really quick commercial break, and we will be right back. BRB.
Hey there, good buddies. The handle's Woolly Bear.
I'm a truck driving man, but I'm not that old school kind of truck driving man, no. I like to listen to podcasts while I'm driving through these great United States of ours. And my favorite podcasts in the world are from AfterBuzz TV. And why? Because AfterBuzz TV is like a post-game wrap-up show for all your favorite TV shows, like Jersey Shore, Dancing with the Stars, Mad Men, and a whole truckload more. I like listening to my Gossip Girl podcast, catching up with all my fellow fans and getting all the latest news and gossip. No, I got some strong opinions. And AfterBuzz TV lets me share those opinions with thousands of other listeners. Woo-wee, what a feeling. I used to doze off on those lonely stretches of road. And don't worry, I got the cruise control. But now I'm wide awake and listening to all the AfterBuzz TV goodness. Check them out, give them a holler, and tell them the old woolly bear sent you.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I caught Stephaune. He was making a Stevie J face that he's going to share with y'all.
Stevie J's got the classic faces.
Stevie Jedi.
So let's go into, before we even wrap, because we are running out of time, let's go into what are some of you guys' favorite sayings that the cast said in tonight's episode, because I have a few. So go ahead.
I'm first?
You go ahead.
Okay.
That's Stevie J right there.
Do
That face.
Do the mouth.
Do the mouth. No, the rat mouth. Yeah.
Don't Stevie J look like the Cheetos man? The Cheetos cat?
I believe in you.
What else?
You ready for war?
Yeah.
You focused? I want you to win. Stevie J is the man.
You look crazy right now. I don't even know if I should be afraid.
I'm rocking with you till the wheels fall off.
Steve, I.e. Loco Lacavesa. Okay. Oh, it's crazy. What you got, Kennelia? What?
You always want to sleep with chicks, but you don't never want to handle stuff after the fact.
Oh, Mimi.
Ow. I'm digging the Mimi.
That was nice. Sure.
Who you got?
I mean, I'm all over the place. I was going to say something about Mimi, but you took it.
Look.
So, well, I'll just go into Ming Nong.
Filet mignon.
I know, I'm being facetious.
Oh,
you guys are silly. Okay, so when Erica's mother, Ming Nong, said, I'm so sorry. When Erica's mom was basically saying that she didn't think that Scrappy was the one for Erica, I wrote that down like, oh, heart.
But you gotta say it like steak. Like steak said it.
How steak say something crazy?
You gotta say how steak.
You gotta get 2 goals. You need 2 goals.
And then when Erica said that, she really didn't care what her mom had to say because in the end she gonna get her ring.
Yo, I'm not smashing shorty.
Oh.
I just had one more.
This fool is crazy. I got one. Monogamy. Say it with me. Monogamy. Hey.
This is a good show. This is fun.
It's good. So now let's get into the
predictions.
Now, your AfterBuzz TV predictions.
I feel like I'm in the Twilight Zone every time I hear it.
Okay, I'll go.
Hit it.
I feel like Stevie J and Lil Scrappy need not fight again. Lil Scrappy needs to apologize because he did not put them paws. My microphone came off.
Joseline keep hitting you. Stop it, Joseline.
Put them paws on nobody.
I agree.
He had on mittens. And he got bit.
He did
himself. Oh, yeah.
See, I messed my hair up.
I agree with that prediction. But I do believe with that prediction, they are going to fight. It's definitely going down. Because my man Stevie Jedi said, Scrappy running around here like talking about he the king. I'm going to show him a little something.
And then do that face at the end. Yeah. That one. So those are y'all's predictions.
I got another prediction too.
What?
Jocelyn gonna open up a slap box facility.
Well, my predictions, let me tell you. Scrappy and Stevie J, they're never gonna fight again. Sorry about it. They're not gonna fight again. Even though I really want them to because I want to see what Scrappy can do. And Erica and Joseline are gonna have words. Oh
Okay.
yeah, it's gonna get real. And Mimi is really done. DONE with Stevie.
I disagree
J,
with that, Mimi. You ain't
AKA
done.
Christopher. Okay, that's all I'm saying.
And
Mimi's done.
I think Stevie
She
J
tweeted to her fans
and Scrappy
she's
gonna
done.
fight in the club, and Erica and everybody
No, they're not.
at another K Michelle event that's
No,
just
they're
gonna
not.
randomly pop up.
Shut up. You stupid. Well, that's our time for now. Thank you so much for joining us. We are here next Monday at 10 o'clock. Stephaune is crazy. He's turning into Stevie J. Please join us. Continue to comment, rate us, download this podcast, make us #1, keep us in the loop. We love the comments and all that activity.
Oh yeah, guys, I'll be at Flappers Comedy Club 2 times this week, Tuesday and Saturday, 7:30 on Tuesday and 9:30 Tuesday, 7:30 on Saturday. Thanks.
I believe in you.
In Burbank.
I believe in you. You want to win? Get him, Joseline.
And if you want to find us on Twitter, you can find me at JUSTSAYIN08. That's just saying 08.
Yes, I am more fire. Come holla at your boy. I am more fire.
Whatever.
And I am Kennelia at Kennelia, KENNELIA.
And Stephaune is still trying to be Stevie J. Looking real crazy and all that jazz. I can't take it. You're
Oh,
not
this
Stevie
true.
J.
My favorite quote of the whole show this season.
Just tell me you don't have a
You
friend
see me.
named Benzino.
Ain't nobody got it. Benzino. Benzino got more. Yeah, we out. I ain't saying nothing else.
From Bing.com, executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.